Hello and welcome to Ian's Bricks. This rather lovely site behind me is the back entrance of the Portsmouth Brick Festival. So yeah, it's a bit of a work in progress. It's been like this for ages actually. The Brick Festival people have been, I don't know, been using this venue for about a year now. And when I first came here last year, it was a bit of a mess. But at least the loading area is a little bit better now, and we can get into the actual venue. So it's the day of the Portsmouth Brick Festival. This is the third Brick Festival here in less than 12 months, so I'm not expecting it to be mega busy today. However, you never know, it should be okay. It's a very nice day weather-wise. That might keep people away as well, but I need to get into the venue, register, and then I can start unpacking the car. Okay, we are inside the venue, and I might got my table right over here this time, right in the corner. And there it is, right in the corner. So I've got loads of space. There's like a graffiti wall just here, but what's really nice for me is I've got loads of space at the side and behind as well, so I can put loads of stuff down there. And here is the rest of the venue, pretty empty at the moment. It's not even 7:30. They've let us in early today, and it seems nice and bright in here. I don't remember it being this light and bright, but never mind. Anyway, so let's get to the car and get it unpacked. There we have it. That is everything out of the car. Quite a lot of stuff. I do very well at managing to pack all of this into my little car. So that is everything out there. So next thing for me, get those tablecloths on and start the setup. All the boxes have been emptied, so I've got all my larger sets over here, all the medium to smaller sets over here, and on the shelves behind, these are all the duplicate sets. It's the sets where I've got more than one. I've already put the roller coaster up there, but I've got quite a lot of sorting out to do to make this look fantastic. Here is my stall all finished, and I'm pretty pleased with how these always look when I've finished these stalls. I've got all my big sets over here at the back, and then we've got the smaller sets towards the front, and obviously my stands are there. What's quite nice is not a lot of space behind the table, but I've got quite a lot of space at the side, so I've been able to put some chairs out here, and then what I do have behind here, quite a nice decent space. Not that I stand particularly behind my stall, I tend to sort of stand around about here when I stand selling things. There's only one set that I'm able to get out on the stall, and then behind here, these are all my duplicates. These are all my Spice Girls and Wonders of the World sets, but these are all sets that I've got more than one of. And as you can see, this is sort of the space I've got behind, and that's all a little bit precariously stacked up, but I think it should be okay. Let me give you a guided tour of the actual stall itself then. So we tend to start off with all the Star Wars stuff over here. I try and keep everything in sort of a genre. And then as we move up here, I've just got some slightly more expensive sets. I've put Wonders of the World and Spice Girls on both ends just because I've got multiples of those. But yeah, the expensive sets there, and I've stacked a few things up here as well. There we go, some more sets at the back there. And then we sort of get into Brickhead's realms over here. So I've got loads and loads of Brickheads. So if anybody wants Brickheads, hopefully there's one that they like. Rather annoyingly, I thought I'd bought all 4 of the Lord of the Rings ones, but I've obviously missed one. I'd obviously not kind of realised I didn't have the R1 and Aragorn one, but never mind. As we move up here, we got the BD1, some of the larger sets like the Harry Potter 12 Grimmauld Place, and of course up there is the roller coaster. Still got the roller coaster. Loads of people like the look of this set, but it's obviously very expensive to go. £350, but you know, that's what it goes for. A couple of sets at the side here, just because I didn't have a lot of room, so I just sort of stuck those there. And then if we look towards the front here, we've generally got some promo sets, some city sets, just a few sort of odds and bits and bobs really of little sets here. Again, there's the Spice Girls and Wonders of the World at the end. Then we get into Speed Champions even over here. Got another couple of Speed Champion sets up there, and then some of the older city sets. I've got these at the back again. They've not really not been a lot of interest in those, so we'll have to see how those go today. We've got a few Harry Potter things there, and then right at the back, it's all my big sets. We've got the police station modular building, got the Bricklink sets here, we've got the Forest Stronghold, and the 2 most recent ones, which is the Seaside Market and the Siege and Camp there. And then we've got some other larger sets at the back as well. So I'm pretty pleased with how that all looks. And it's only 9:10, so I've managed to finish quite early. We've got the graffiti wall just behind my table here. Loads of space in the corner because we've got a fire exit. My friend Duncan's here today, so let's go and have a look at how his stall looks and how he's getting on. Right, here's Duncan and his stall. Hello, Duncan.
Hey, everyone.
We'll talk about your shirt first of all, because you always have these rather fabulous shirts.
Star Warsy today. Darth
Excellent.
Maul, Roosevelt's as usual, not sponsored.
Right, so what have you got in your stall today that's different from mine anyway?
Well, I don't know what's different. I haven't looked at it yet. Maybe a little Dalmatian that's fairly new there.
Very good.
Because we're in Portsmouth, we've got some little old sets.
Oh wow, look at that. So when's that from approximately? 63. Probably says on the bottom somewhere, but that looks 70s to me.
Yeah, I think it's 70s.
Wow.
And obviously this
that's really
maybe
good.
is a hovercraft.
Is it sealed?
They're not sealed.
Oh, they're not.
complete.
They are used.
I've got a
Okay.
whole box of them, so get yourself down to Portsmouth. You won't see this till afterwards, so it's too late.
And
This is what I was telling you the other day.
Yeah, Friends. Look
Friends
at that.
set.
You just
Actually gifted to me. That was gifted to me this week. A lady was moving to Ireland and said,
do you want it? I'm going to throw it to. Oh wow. Very nice.
A lot of I've tried to be a bit more organised today, so we've got Star Warsy, Harry Potter.
And you've wrapped everything up as well.
Wrapped all the smaller sets up. And there's some bigger sets there. Got the steamboat.
Oh
Nice
yes.
big steamboat.
Very good. Wonderful stuff. Fantastic. So Duncan's also just told me he's got this little box of treasures just here, some really, really old sets here. Now these are all used, aren't they? But they're all complete, but the box condition's really, really good. I remember that set. I used to have that set back in the day. And what's under there as well? We've got, oh my goodness me, some really old sets, and there's some super duper old ones here. A bit like that hovercraft we've just seen. These are from the late 70s, we seem to think. They've got a little sign on somewhere saying when they're all from, but I can't find it now, of course. But yeah, look at that. You've got ambulances and some really, really old stuff. You need to have these out really somewhere so people can see them. Maybe a sign saying more available. So, oh, that's really, really good. Yeah, excellent stuff. Let's have a quick look round and show some of the displays. So we got Build My World. We've got a Bricklink shop. There's the QR code there, and they've got this rather nice display of this station. I'm assuming the train will be going round. What's quite nice is it looks like a British Sprinter train. If you've been on a UK train, that's kind of what they look like in some areas. And we've got the station as well. So I'm assuming that will be working later on. And we also have another train-related display here. This is Didcot Railway Centre by Brick Adventure, and there's a huge sort of train sheds and buildings, and the kind of little mini versions of Lego trains, which is quite nice. I actually quite like the scale of those. They're quite cute. And we have the little station. Now, I really like how they look. Actually, I've never seen somebody do smaller size of Lego trains before, but I think that looks good. It doesn't quite work with minifigure scale, but you get the idea. They're very good. It's the kind of thing you'd see if they sort of weren't to scale, like in a little garden centre or something like that, where they have these sort of miniature railway systems. That's very, very nice. I've not seen that before. And we've also got Fred from Hillian's Bricks, although I think he seems to have disappeared at the moment. So he's got loads and loads of sets. A lot of them are sort of current sets here. He's got multiples of them as well, so there's definitely a fantastic variety of stuff. There's his fabulous point of sale system there. I love his till setup. Polybags and stuff over here, but what he does have is he also brings these minions as well. There's 3 of them now. I think I've shown them before at previous shows, and we have 3 different ones here. It's actually his son Emil that builds them there. So there's his QR code there with his to his Lego website, his YouTube channel. I think this is the new one here. This must be the new one with a little banana and a teddy bear. So do like those. I need to build one of those myself, really. And just here we have the Little Brickworthy Farm there by Marcus. And I have seen this before. We've got the canal at the front here, the big wind turbine, and we have obviously a farmer's field here with all sorts of stuff going on. And over here we have a boat as well and a harbour. So just a really nice display, this. And that looks rather nice. So this is something I've never seen before at a brick festival. This is Indiford by Gary, and this is a rather nice display. It's generally built around modular buildings, but as you can see, he's done a lot of work. So apparently I just asked him that there were 3 of the boutique hotels that he's gone up to make this particular scene here. And I'll go around and show you the back as well, because a lot of people won't be able to see the back. We've all got all sorts of stuff going on in the street. There's the brick bank, and we've got the Tudor corner there. Again, you can see that better from the back. There's an ice cream store. What's really good is he's obviously lifted the whole thing up on these stilts here, so you can see in. So we've got a rather interesting bar here with all sorts of shenanigans going on. And interestingly, I just been asking about this, that this bottom bit here was actually based on originally the Central Perk from Friends. There's a Central Perk sign. And then if we go to the top here, if you look very, very closely, you can see the girls' apartments there. There's Rachel in the middle with the giant poking device. And then over here we've got a couple of little Easter eggs. If you know Friends, then that's the lady that got the cat. And that's where Danny got fogged there. We've also got Trigger, who was the janitor, and we've got the boys' apartment down here. You can see the boat and the chicken and the white dog. So lots of little Easter eggs there if you know what you're looking for. We have more stuff going on down here with a little park with hot dog stands and things like that, telephone boxes. And then I'm just going to take you around the back as well, because there's a whole area with a canal. There we go, so this is what it looks like from the back, and I think what's really nice is, obviously don't look at that bit below there, because that's not you're not supposed to see that, but we've got a canal here with locks in. We've even got the level of the lock going up here where the water is higher. That's very good how that sort of looks. And again, just going to go back to here, we've got loads of trees and things here. This is the back of the boutique hotel, a much larger terrace area here, which you didn't get in the original. Also, we've got an extra floor, an extra level on that one as well. There's the Tudor corner, which I think fits into this whole scene. If my camera gets in focus, there we are, very, very well. That looks really nice placed in amongst everything. And you can also then see the back of the large apartment building on stilts, of course, so you can see inside. And we end it off over there with a big wheel. I hope you agree that is a very, very nice build indeed. I'm just taking you into the foyer here. This is where people come in here. So we've already got quite a few people queuing up there and apparently out the door. So we'll go and see look how long the queue is. It's around about 9:45, so not long till the show opens. I've just come outside to the building, so this big futuristic building. It's a lovely sunny day today, but it doesn't look as though it's deterred the punters. We've got people queuing right through that foyer area in the hall and right outside as well. So hopefully it'll be a little bit busier than I thought it would be today. I thought it might be a little bit quiet because of summer holidays and the weather and things like that, but yeah, it looks okay. So 10 minutes until we open. It looks like it's hopefully going to be a good start at least. And once people get through the queue, this is where they come in. This is what the show looks like. 10 minutes till opening. You're greeted by the rather nice large space figure here. And then we've got the whole of the sports hall here. Loads and loads of bricks, and my stall is right over here in the corner. So a little bit of a walk, but I'm sure people will be able to find it. And there we go. And I've remembered to put my signs up as well now. I've got my little Ian's Brick sign there and my license plate one just up there as well. I'm ready to go. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. The doors have opened and in everyone is streaming. So fingers crossed we have a good show today. So we're just coming up to 11 o'clock. This first hour has been a lot busier than I thought it would be, which has been fantastic. I was a little bit worried it might be very, very quiet, but yeah, people are in, people are spending as well, which is really, really good. Had quite a few people come up to me already to say hello, a few selfies, so thank you very much if you're one of those people. Yeah, and it did help. I did like a pre-video of some of the sets I'll be taking to the show. I did that yesterday afternoon, and quite a few people have actually come in to buy some of the sets they knew I'd have today. So those videos really do work and help me out with a few extra sales as well. So anyway, at the 11 o'clock people should be coming in fairly soon, so it should get a little bit busier hopefully. So we're just having the 11 o'clock people coming in. As you can see, just do a general pan round. It's not mega busy, but it's certainly making quite a few sales to go today. Okay, time for another update. So you can see that my table is got a few things still left on it. but it's been very, very busy today, a lot busier than I thought it would be, which is great. It's around about 1:45 at the moment, I think, so there's still quite a bit of time left for the show to go. It's starting to quieten down a little bit now sales-wise, but that's to be expected, and you can probably see my box down there. There's still a few things in there of duplicates, but I have managed to get rid of some of those as well. All my Spice Girls sets have already sold out, so they've been very, very popular as always, and I have managed to sell a couple of larger sets as well, but yeah, very pleased with how today has gone so far. So it had gone fairly quiet sales-wise. As you can see, there's still a few people around, but it's getting a bit quiet now. But I had this guy come up to my stall. He was kind of looking at a few things. There's nobody else there, so he's able to get a free rein of everything. Thought he was going to buy one set from me. He ended up buying all 3 Bricklink sets from me. So I know that person watches the channel, so thank you very, very much for that. I do hope you enjoy those purchases. Some really, really nice sets there. So yeah, that's just made my day, obviously sales-wise, very, very good indeed. So yeah, a little bit quieter now. I think it's going to be a slow last hour or so, but yeah, hopefully I might get 1 or 2 more little sales. I've still got quite a few things on my stall left to sell, but all those Bricklink sets are all gone now, which is great news for me. So that's what my stall looks like at the moment, a little bit depleted from earlier, but what I did want to show you is next to me is the graffiti wall. This is where there's basically just a pile of bricks and you can put your name on. You can see that's been filled in as the day goes on, but something that made me snigger a little bit, obviously somebody called Shelley has put their name on the board and somebody's changed it to make it say Smelly instead. So that's my kind of humour. That made me giggle a little bit when I saw that earlier. So yeah, that's what everybody's been up to today. I didn't get time to show this earlier, but this is from Supernatural, if you know what Supernatural is. Now, I've never seen this, so I don't know what it's all about, but I'm sure if you have seen the programme, you will appreciate all these rather spectacular builds. There's all sorts of stuff going on. I've got no reference to this at all, so I do apologise for not knowing anything about this, but there's all sorts of things going on. One thing I do know about here, tells you a little bit about Supernatural there, look. We've also got this rather nice model here as well. That looks amazing, absolutely fantastic. But what we do have, which I do recognise, is this from Wednesday, and apparently the guy actually made this before the second season came out. But if you look in the back, you can see you've got the 2 rooms, Enid's on the left and Wednesday's on the right. I love the little hand, the thing there, very, very good. We've even got the 2 shades of on the glass window there, one where it's plain and one where it's all coloured, so really like the attention to detail on that. And I've just received my Portsmouth Brick Festival commemorative brick. I do like to collect these. Yeah, so that's what the back of it looks like, in case you were wondering what the back of that looks like. So that will go into my collection. And I've added that to my wall of all the different venues that I've been to. So we obviously started 2022 there with the Bournemouth Brick Convention. It's 2023 there, 2024. And then these are this year, and as you notice, they're all brick festivals this year. What is interesting as well, I've also been to Portsmouth already this year, but you see how that one is sort of yellow all the way through where it says Portsmouth, and this one here is actually in white. So it's nice that they do give you a slightly different brick as well for the different events. One of the displays that I didn't get to show earlier is the Star Wars battle here, and this is very, very impressive, but there's all sorts of stuff here, and I don't know whether some of them are actual models or whether they're MOCs, but there is a lot of stuff here. I'm just going to sort of quickly pan around what we've got. I do recognise some of the builds here. I'm just going to scroll along. Even got the Star Wars sign there, all the different buildings and things and ships, and that is one very, very impressive collection. Someone's bought their whole collection of Star Wars sets there, and I think that's been a very, very popular thing today for people to have a look at that as well. So, and there's also this rather nice display here. This is Rails by Marvels of Guppy. Now there's quite a few things in here. I'll try and show you as much as I can. We've got this train here on the tracks, and then underneath here we've got all these archers. There's Frodo there from Lord of the Rings. We've got a little car underpass here, but that's all very, very nicely done. I'm assuming this does go back and forth as well, but and then we've got little dioramas here of a tram. That looks really, really nice, like an old ye olde tram. We've also got like an old steam engine here, and this looks like it's some kind of parade down there by the look of it. We've also got this guy here, and what that's all about with the stickers, but this is very impressive, and it's turning round as well. It's a very, very pink and blue train in a station. You can see there's all sorts of stuff going on there. And we also have this rather interesting contraption here, which is a boat. I love how the wave's done, and they've actually made that with rails there, with railway tracks. And that looks very nice. And then this, I did see this from my desk earlier, and this tram is absolutely amazing. A double-decker tram. I really love the attention to detail in some of these models. And next to that we have a table by Tim, and he's brought all sorts of... Now, he actually only put this together a little bit later on, so I didn't catch this earlier, but look, the original monorail. Woo! Fantastic, and it takes quite a lot of effort to put these together, as you can imagine. We've got lots of old space sets and things like that. I think we all wanted the monorail when we were kids, but I never had one, unfortunately, but never mind, it's great to see it in action. And as we go along here, there's all sorts of different space rockets on the original space. There we go, classic space by Tim Watkins. Yeah. And then as we move along, we've got some rather large Technic vehicles as well. I think probably my favourite has to be this helicopter, because that is very, very impressive indeed. Or does it go round as well? Oh, lovely. Oh, look at that. Fantastic. I even get a little bit of a display.
And with this Technic,
well, let's see, have a look at that one.
When you put that up and you pump this,
yes,
that goes up.
Ah, fantastic. Pneumatic. It's one of the pneumatic things, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, fantastic.
And if you put that down, that will go down.
Hey.
And this is how I like to do it. So what I do is I put that down, I put that, then it's scooping up, and I put that down, so it can go up, and then that goes up.
Yay.
And then, when I put that one up, it
Oh,
drops
wow.
out. And that's how I like to do it.
It's so clever, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is clever. For this one, you can put the, what's it called again? That down, with that lever in there, and then the back, go back.
Hey, look at that.
And it can open from both sides.
Brilliant.
And it's got a steering wheel in.
I see that.
Yeah, right in there. As you can see, the
I
little
can't quite see that, but yeah, I'll take your word for it. There is one in there, yeah. Brilliant stuff, excellent. And as we go along as well, we've got some more things. So these look like they're made out of Blacktron Lego by the look of it, but I love the hovercraft.
This is Rescue.
Is it Rescue? So this is an actual theme, was it?
Actual theme
So these are actual sets from the day, were they?
Yeah.
'Cause it looks like Blacktron, doesn't it? With the colours, with the black and the yellow.
Yeah, I don't know the
right.
exact date, but it was a rescue theme for a few years.
Oh, okay. So these are these all actual sets then?
It's a
or?
mixture.
Oh, okay.
So,
I recognise this as it was a 3-in-1, wasn't it?
No, 2014 this was. It was
Oh,
a
okay.
dedicated lighthouse set.
Oh, okay.
But all of these, apart from the rocket and the helicopter,
So for
the
anything
little one,
with,
Yes.
these are all pick-a-brick sets. So they all
Ah.
came from a big brick wall.
except for the big rocket. There's the big rocket in it. We designed ourselves, and it's got a little bit of cargo in it. And I can open the cargo.
Let's have a look.
Ah, okay. Fine. It's got some little balls in there that
Yay.
took me quite a long time to assemble, but it was pretty cool. And you see along here,
Yes.
that took my dad a long time to build. He
Yeah.
was quiet for about 2 hours.
I bet it did. Goodness me.
He did.
And so a lot of these, are you saying you just go to the pick-a-brick wall and basically this is what you build just
Yeah.
off the pieces that
One
are just
visit,
available?
Just what's available on the day.
Wow.
Decide what roughly you're going to build with what you get.
So this is what you can do. If you've got a fantastic imagination, which I don't, so I have to build from instructions, but this is the kind of thing that you can do just building from pick-a-brick. Was this helicopter as well? Is that, wow.
That was a single visit to Leicester Square.
Wow.
That was a single visit to Southampton.
Really?
And on the day, they happened to have the Coast Guard minifigs as well.
Ah,
so
right,
that was
okay.
Perfect.
Also,
That I
another
think
way...
was a single visit to the
Yeah.
Milton Keynes store, that tower.
Wow.
Another way you could use your imagination is these snowflake bits. They are really helpful for doing things like this.
Well, in fact, little trick, snowflake piece.
Oh, there you
the
go.
centre
Look
of
at
the rotor
that.
blade.
You see?
You see, snowflake pieces are a very valuable part of what my dad makes.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for showing me around your display today. It's fantastic. So just come on to see how Duncan's done it. It looks as though, Duncan, you've had a very, very good day today. There's not much left.
It's been brilliant there. It's been my best one so far.
Best ever show, really. Wow, that is amazing. 'Cause you had loads of stuff, and you had loads of spare sets as well, didn't you?
I had 2 carfuls. My daughter got a car, and she packed her off. She can go home because I haven't even got a car to take home.
Wow, everything's gone. So you've got a lot. This will take you about 5 minutes to pack away. I can see you surreptitiously packing away to start at the moment, aren't you? Shh, don't tell anyone, don't tell anyone. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. It's really, really good that you've had a fantastic day. Great stuff. It's 5 to 4 and the place is pretty much empty now, as you can see, just a few people around. I will give you a show of what I've got left on my stall. It's certainly a lot less than I came with today. If I start over here, we can see we've got some of the bigger sets at the back there. I placed a few poly bags and things out as the day went on, just to fill the space up. A few Star Wars sets left over here and a few brick heads as well, but I've managed to sell quite a few of both of those themes. Still got my roller coaster, not as much interest in that today actually, and the helmets didn't sell either today, which is a bit of a shame. Still got my old Technic set. It's a very unusual one to try and sell that, but still taking that to shows. Over here though, it's a lot emptier than it was this morning. I said a lot of these sets I've been able to replenish duplicates of. Things like some of the Speed Champion sets, the promo sets like this one here, and then you can see before I had loads and loads of large sets. All the Bricklink sets have now gone, so that is everything that I've sold today, and the only other sets I've got left are just these duplicates over here. I've still got 3 of these World of Wonders. I think I've only sold 1 of those today because I've got 2 of them out on the front, but all the Spice Girls went. And then there's just a few other sets, but all of these are duplicates. I've already got all of these out on the front table, so that's not too bad. And the rest of that box is empty now. I'm pretty much packed away now. It's only 4:30, so I've done this relatively quickly. But as you can see, most of the other traders have all already gone, so I'm always last here. Never mind. So I've got my trolley and I've got my bits and bobs and a few more things behind here to sort away, but let's get this all back in the car. I'm all packed away, and this is my last trolley load. So I'm all done at the Portsmouth Brick Festival. It's been a very, very good show. Again, I'd have to say Portsmouth never disappoints, so thank you to all the people that came in and bought things from me, because there were quite a few people. And yeah, it's a lot busier than I thought it would be. I thought with the weather and the sort of kids' summer holidays it probably wouldn't be that good, but it has been a very, very worthwhile show coming to. So yeah, it's travel home for me now. Pack the rest of the car, won't take long, an hour's drive home, so hopefully that won't be too bad. And my next show that I'm doing is the Bournemouth Brick Festival, which is on the Saturday the 6th of September, so 3 weeks away. So if you go to that show, I will see you there. But from me, that's pretty much it. The rest of the venue is pretty much cleared out, and there's just the Brick Festival people left. They do a very, very good job. Thank you to all of them for organising and doing everything that they do. But it's time for me to sign out. Thank you for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.